Hello everyone, it's been a while since I uploaded on YouTube, and I apologize for that. I have a lot I am working towards, a lot of projects, and I've been running into some talent issues. But the main reason why I've been very busy is because I am also working on updating my website. I decided I want to change a lot on my website. I want to make everything look more professional. Let's take a look at what I've been working on for a while. I decided to switch to another website provider because the one I use right now, I feel it lacks a lot of tools and I want more control over what it is I'm trying to sell. This is what my website looks like now, and I mean, I wouldn't say it looks bad, but it could use some touching up. So this is what my website looks like now, and this is what it will look like. And you'll see that it looks very similar in a way. It has a very similar layout. But notice how these images came right in, how I was able to animate them. It's a very simple thing, but it makes quite a difference. And since this website is on art, I want to make sure everything looks very artsy. And on the old library page of my previous website, all the images are already here. But again, click here. See how the images animate in? I really like how I have that functionality now. And so I just want to make sure everything looks pleasing, and you'll see that there are now drop-down menus within some of the options here. Previously there was just a drop-down menu in the More menu. And I also have an About page now, and I also now have a tutorial section. I noticed a lot of people really like my tutorial videos, so I thought, okay, you know what, I'll add that to my website. But before I get into that, I just want to show some of the changes to my website. I might be adding the search back here. You'll notice that I no longer have the search here. Well, previously I had it over here, and I most likely will add a search, but it will go right here instead of over here. With the other web provider, I couldn't choose where to have the search. Here I can choose where to have it. And previously with the gallery page, I had all the art in different tabs here. With the new gallery page, everything is going to be in folders. I feel this looks nicer, and because again it's on art, so I want to make sure everything looks pleasing. These three galleries are not yet complete, so I am still working towards it. And previously when you clicked on an image, you couldn't really zoom in. Oh, and I like how it looks like the images are dancing. It happens as you scroll deeper down. So here you can zoom into images now. So it's a very simple thing, but that does make quite a difference because I do want to eventually get into comics too, and if you can't zoom into the comics, no one will want to read them. So definitely need to have that. You definitely need to have the zoom functionality. I don't have anything in the comics page just yet. And I also don't have anything in the shop section yet, but this is how the shop section will look. I do want to sell a coloring book, comics, or maybe even posters. Yeah, so, and these will be the websites you can buy from. You can buy from trustworthy websites. And I also have a new blog section now. So anytime there's a new website update, you'll be able to read it here. So okay, let's take a look at the new coloring book. And I have here that hopefully the coloring book will be available by the end of this year, and you get to see some sneak peek previews of what the coloring book will look like. Yeah, I've been working on this a lot longer than I intended. Alright, and for the tutorial section, These tutorial videos are listed in a different order than they appear on my YouTube channel. So think of it as a different playlist, kind of. They're not really in playlists, but in a different order. Except for the tips and tricks. The tips and tricks are still in the same tips and tricks playlist I currently have. So with learning software, I put these in just different sections of learning different software and not just going over the software. So I have affinity tutorials here, all these sections actually, but I just divide it into different categories because I feel right now my YouTube channel, even though I have a different playlist, they're probably not in the right category. And while this isn't my main focus right now, I feel that maybe I didn't show the right art lessons just yet. Like I showed character design, drawing Angie, character drawing, background creation, and easy prop design. But I'm probably gonna eventually try to figure out a way to cover art lessons in a more basic strategy, I guess. Because I feel that maybe it's a little confusing right now. But that's not going to be my top priority right now. I have a lot more I'm working towards. Also, remember this video I made earlier on stroke variation? It was Affinity Designer Tutorial 11. Well, I didn't want to say anything earlier, but these two characters are actually secret sneak peeks of a comic I am currently working on. While the coloring book is my top priority, I'm also trying to get comics out there because my comic section on my website is currently blank, so I want to make sure I do have comics available. It's just a little comic I think you'll enjoy and find humorous. It is pretty funny. So I hope you enjoy what I have available, but the coloring book right now is my top priority. I'm just trying to work out my time, work on some things, work on the comic one day, work on a coloring book the other day. The preview of the updated website I showed you is not yet available, and it probably won't be available until 2 months from now. I think that is how long it takes for a domain to be transferred. But I hope you enjoy everything I showed you, and there is still a lot more to come. So stay informed and have a good day.